Hey guys, how you doing? G.I. Joe here. Welcome back to Bunker in Atlanta, Georgia. Here we are for J6 of our BBR40 game. Getting down to the nitty gritty. A lot going on, and let's see what's going on here. Now, Japan has $65 to spend, and we will be purchasing the following. We'll be purchasing, for 15, a naval base. For 16, two destroyers. For 12, we'll be purchasing an industrial complex, a minor one. For 7 and 7, so 14, two transports. For another 7, we'll be buying an infantry and artillery, and then we'll be saving $1. So I'll put that over here. All right. So let's declare some battles. So the first battle we're going to do is the Battle of Sydney. All right. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tank from Queensland. Is going to go 1 into South Australia and 2 come into Sydney. So now Japan goes up to 54 and down to 18 for Anzac. I'm going to bring 1, 2. I'm going to bring 3 infantry and 1, 2 artillery from there, from Queensland. The transport from C-Zone 55 off of Northern Territory will go 1, 2, and it will come in and drop in an artillery. So that's 3 infantry, 3 artillery. The fighter off the carrier in 54 will go 1, 2, and it has 2 spots remaining. Okay. The fighter in TAC from 54 will go 1, 2, 3, and they have 1 spot remaining. Okay. My battleship and cruiser will come in for an offshore bombardment. Actually, we're going to bring another transport around. No. This transport that came around from 55 went 1, picked up an infantry, 2 came in. So therefore I get 2 offshore bombardments. But I mean, I know I technically didn't do that. So I have 2 offshore bombardments, I have 6 at 2, a tank at 3, and the other thing I have is my destroyer from 55 will go 1, 2 to C-Zone 50 for 43. My carrier will go with it, 1, 2. From Manchuria, I've got 3 fighters. They will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and they will be involved in that battle to kill that little sub there. And it should be stated that I did get my tech last turn. My technology is super carriers. And what that means is my carriers now take 3 hits to destroy, and 3 planes can land on it. So that's super carriers. Of course, they still can't attack. So that's why I brought all 3 of these planes down. So they have the only spot they can land is right there. So that's a battle. All right. Another battle I'm going to declare is from Yunnan. I have 2 infantry and 2 artillery going into Burma. And you know what? Let's see here. If I do this, if I go 1, 2, 3, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let's bring in another infantry. Okay, so I have 3 infantry and 2 artillery. So it's 1 at 1 and 4 at 2. Now, the other battle I'm going to declare is the battle for C-Zone 26. And we have already done this battle. I actually did it with Hilltop Pillbox. I called him and because I wanted to do this live due to the all the different types of casualty, orders of casualty potentialities. it was way too complex, and so I didn't want to be picking casualties that he himself would not have picked, and then have to have some type of a battle that wasn't legit. So I called him up. He was gracious enough, and we did it. And at this time, let's go check out that video now so you can see this battle. All right, so here we go. Hey guys,
Before we begin,
yes.
Should we do the AAA for the battleship?
Correct. So Leah, let me just say something here. Here we are, guys. This is going to be the C-Zone 26 battle. We're having to roll this separately. I'm actually talking to Hilltop here on the phone because there's just so many integral parts here, you know, as far as what casualties are selected. It all kind of depends, right? So we always like to do naval battles that are this significant kind of live. So here I am with Kurt. How you doing, Kurt? Hilltop?
Oh, dandy.
All right, so I guess we'll start with, he gets 3 AAAs. Okay. 3 triple. All right. Am I rolling or you rolling?
Oh, no, well, you want me to roll mine? It's not on your video, so you better roll it.
Yeah, I'll roll. Yeah, because I've got my camera rolling, and that way it's okay. Here we go. These are the 3 AAAs for the battleship. 2 of them missed, but 1 of them went out of the tray. So let's do this one. That one missed as well. Okay.
All right.
So the battleships are gone. Now, I have 2 subs. I'm going to roll my subs separately because they cannot hit planes. Is that cool?
Absolutely.
Here we go. 2 subs coming in. Nothing. All right.
Okay.
So now I get to roll 6 destroyers, a battleship, a cruiser, and 6 fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little under average. Okay, so that's six hits. What are you going to lose there, sir?
Okay, so the carrier and battleship take 2 of those.
So 1 on 1 carrier, 1 on the battleship?
Yeah, I only have the 1 carrier, so yeah.
Yep, so, okay, carrier battle.
Okay, and then, so I need 4 more?
Yep.
All right. I guess it'll be the 3 subs and a destroyer.
All right. So now, I'll put this off to the side. You get to roll. Let's roll your 3 subs separately because they cannot hit planes, right?
Absolutely.
So here we go. You got 1 hit. And so you get... Yeah,
no target select though, because you got destroyers, right?
Correct. No target select.
Yeah.
So you got 1 hit. You've already taken your selection, so I'm going to damage my carrier. And by the way, those of you that are watching, I know you're just looking at dice right now, but I do have super carriers as my technology, and my carriers can take 3 hits and land 3 planes. So my carrier, actually, I'm gonna put a little doohickey here. So I got 1 hit on the carrier. All right. So the subs are gone. Now I'm rolling for 1, 2, 3 destroyers, an aircraft carrier at 2, 1 attack, and a cruiser at 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 4 for your 3 planes, battleship, and cruiser. Correct? And
That's correct.
then you get 2 at 1 for your 4 transports.
That's correct.
Here we go, and we're rolling. Nice roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8.
Woohoo!
So I'm going to lose. I'm going to take 2 on my carrier. So now that carrier's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Okay.
So 1 carrier's gone. That's 2. Yeah, this is already not starting out good. 2. I'm gonna have to go 3, 4, 5 on the other carrier, I think. 6, 7 on 2 subs. and a destroyer. Now let me just think here. If I want to take out 2 more destroyers but leave my carrier. So I'm taking out 2 dice. And I would still have to hit you 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lose my carrier. All right. I hate that. That's not what I wanted. So you're already better off. So 2 carriers are gone.
Okay, and 2 subs and 1 destroyer.
Yep. So what I have left is 5 destroyers, a cruiser battleship,
and 6 fighters.
yes. Let me make sure that's what I want here, because that would be if I lose 2 more destroyers, I keep my carrier and I can land on it, but I'm taking away 2 dice at 2. Yeah, well, I just got to do it. Okay, that's what I have to do. That was just a good roll. All right, so here we go. So I've got remaining. Yeah, it's already not looking good for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 destroyers at 2. I've got a battleship and cruiser at a 3 and a 4, and then 6 planes at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at 3. Right?
Yep.
Here we go.
13 dice.
What's that?
13 dice.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. I'm already well
5.
below. Yeah.
All right. So the carrier will take 1.
Okay.
So it's gone.
1,
The 2 destroyers,
2, 3,
tactical and cruiser.
4, 5. So now, in your defense, you roll a 1 for the damaged carrier, a 2 for your damaged battleship, 2 2s for the destroyers you pulled off, right?
Yep.
2 3s for the cruiser and tack you pulled off, and then 1, 2, 3 fighters at a 4, and a battleship. I'm sorry, at a cruiser at a 4. Your cruiser still gets combined arms.
Yeah.
Is that right? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dice. Is that correct? Is that what you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is correct.
All right, so I'll say it again. A 1 for your carrier, a 2 for your damaged battleship. 2 destroyers at a 2, cruiser tack at a 3, 3 fighters at a 4, and your cruiser paired with a battleship at a 4.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. I guess we'll get to roll it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is not good. 6 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll damage the let's see.
Did you roll 2 1s for my transports?
I did not. Let me do that.
Forgot about them.
Oh wait, I did roll 1.
That was for my carrier.
That was for your carrier, correct. So you, how many times did you hit me? Did I say 6? Here
Yeah,
are
I got 6 on you.
yeah, here's your 2 transports. Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, so but thank you for that. That's why I'm glad you're online here, because this so 6 hits. I'm gonna lose 5 destroyers, and I'm going to damage my battleship. I think that makes sense, because that gives me, if I well, hold on a second. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that leaves me a 2, 3, and then 6 3s. So it's the same difference. really is. All right, so that's what I'm losing. Okay, here we go. I've got a battleship at 2. I've got a cruiser at 3. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fighters at 3. And you have a battleship at 2, a cruiser at 4, right?
Yep. And 3 fighters.
And 3 fighters at 3, and then 2 at 1 for your transports.
What? What's that, sorry?
Two transports at 1, or 4 transports at 1.
Yeah, and the fighters are at 4. You said 3.
I'm sorry. Also,
That's okay.
battleship at 2, cruiser at 4, 3 fighters, 1, 2, 3 at 4, and then 2 dice at 1 for your 4 transports.
There you go.
Sorry, I had it right. I said it wrong. The cup's not working for me. I'm going without the cup. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. That's what I needed. 6 hits.
All right, so that will take out all but 3 transports, I guess, eh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So you've got, coming back at me is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. Coming back at me, is that what you have?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's correct.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 hits, and I rolled in the wrong tray, so I'm going to move the camera over here just so I can see. There's the 3 hits that I rolled. I accidentally rolled in the other tray. So 3 hits. So I will lose. Ooh, now let me think about this. So all you have left is 3 transports. You'll get to roll 1 die. Correct?
Yeah.
You get to roll 1 die at 1. So I'm going to lose 3 planes. I'm losing 3 fighters. So now it is, I have a 2 for my battleship, a 3 for my cruiser, and 1, 2, 3 fighters at 3. Correct?
Yes.
All right. Sorry about this. People watching the video are like, what? Wait, let me get the... There's really no other way to do this than to have to do this live, so I appreciate this. All right, here we go. I need a couple hits. 1 hit.
Oh, really?
1 hit. I should have wiped you out.
Oh, really? I'm alive.
So you get 1 die at 1 because it has to be multiples of 2.
Yeah.
So you're losing a transport.
Yep.
Here's your 1 die, and you missed.
Nah. No justice. No justice.
Okay, so it's the same roll. If I get 1 hit, then you're basically gone, but you still get to defend. 3 hits. Of course I overkill you on the end, right?
But it doesn't really matter because you're just going to take fighters and they're all dead anyway,
Right,
right?
so the fighters are dead, correct?
They all kamikazed.
So let's look at the end result here. I'm going to turn this camera around. The end result of C-Zone 26 is this. All of this stuff is gone. The Japanese Air Force that came in is gone. The United States Navy is gone. And left in C-Zone 26 is a damaged battleship and a Japanese cruiser. Is that what you have, sir?
That's what I got.
All right. Well, Hilltop, thank you, sir. I'll throw this into the video I'm about to make.
All right. Well, good job, and I'll just say it publicly that you have played a masterful game in Japan here.
Well,
So, I've learned a lot of what not to do.
Well, I appreciate that. I still have a lot to do here. All right. So, as you can see, the result of that battle is Japan got... I was really scared at the beginning. I think I hit him 6 times in the first round. He hit me 8, which is above average. I was hoping that he'd hit me 6. So he rolled really, really well the first 2 rounds. And I was hoping to have more than this left, but It is what it is. That is war, but I had to kill those transports. So that is the result. We have a damaged battleship left in 26, and then, of course, a cruiser. So let me see if there are any other battles here. I declared Burma. I declared Sea Zone 43. I declared Sydney. This stuff has not been moved yet. All of this is in there. I've declared that. Not going to do that. I've been prepping the whole game to do that battle, but war has changed things, guys. So the great play by UK and the great play by China and Russia and the United States, I cannot do that. I can do that, possibly kill it, but what am I going to give up in order to make that happen? So it's kind of a bummer because I have been setting up the whole game for that, but it is what it is. Sometimes your battle plans have to change based on great play by your opponent. So kudos to you guys on the Allied team for all your great play. All right, let me just make sure I have no other. I've declared my purchases. I have Sydney battle, declared this, and this battle. Everything else is going to be non-combat. Okay? So let's do, I guess we're going to do this battle here. So tough. There's 5 fighters there, so there's a lot of firepower. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at 2. So I'm going to have one. So there's 3 infantry, 3 artillery. I've got a tank at 3. I have 2 fighters at 3. I have attack at 4. And then I also have an offshore bombardment of a battleship and a cruiser. Battleship and a cruiser. So let me double check that. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dice. And he, in return, Anzac, will have a 2 for his infantry. And then 5 blasted fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I knew he was going to purchase a couple fighters. I had to calculate that before I even went down to Queensland. So hopefully this will work out for me. So, all right, here we go. He has no AAA down there, so let's roll this battle out. All right, I need 5, 6 hits, and I think I sufficed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hilltop. Why couldn't have I got that the first round of 26? So he's gone. The question is, what will go off the board from Japan? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy cow. 6 hits. Way to go, Matt. I mean, thankfully I wiped you off the board, right? Otherwise, I would be in a pickle right now. Insane. Insane. All right, so I know Japan is going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 53, 4. No, that's up to 58. Oh, wait, I was at... What? I was at 53. 57. Down at 54. I was at 53. I went up to 54. 5 to 6, 57. No, that's 57. Yes. So you hit me 6 times. So what am I going to lose? I'm going to lose 2 infantry, 1, 2, 2 artillery, 3, 4, another artillery, 5. And I'm going to lose a plane, 6. I know that's crazy, but that's what I'm going to do. The planes will land in Queensland. Japan has Sydney and South Asia. Man, that hurt. That hurt. I should have had 2 transports worth of stuff left. Excellent rolling, Matt. Oh, that hurt. Well, okay. So now, I know that, so that means that I'm going to get Anzac's money. He saved $1 from last turn, and I think he collected 5 for his NO. Is that right? Yeah, because he had Dutch New Guinea, Guinea, so he had 5 with that, because I did not have Dutch New Guinea. And so he got 5, so that's for his NO, and then he had 19 on the IPC tracker. So Japan will be collecting a loot of 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25 IPCs just off of the conquest of Sydney. Plus, we're going to get, well, I'll do my NOs later. All right, let's take care of some business. So now let's do this battle. I've got a 2 and 3 at 3. So there's my fighter. And 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, my destroyer and 3 fighters at 3 versus his sub at, I put a 2 in there. Should be a 1. All right, he cannot submerge because I have a destroyer. So here we go. And there you go. 2 hits, so the sub is dead. Let's see if the sub hits anything. It can only hit a destroyer. And it hits, no, it hits me. However, I'm going to take the hit on my carrier because it cannot hit my planes. So I'm taking the hit on my carrier, but since I have super carriers, I can still land my 3 planes. With 2 hits, I can still land 3 planes. All right. Now what I can't do is when I get, I'm sorry, not with 2 hits. With 1 hit, I can still land 2 planes because I have 2 more hits remaining. It's still fully operational. So anyways, so there's that. Whew, a lot going on. So those are the battles that I've declared. So now let's do some, oh, nope, I got a Burma battle. So I've got 1 at 1 and 4 at 2. 1 at 1 for that infantry. 1 at 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4 at 2. And UK has 2 at 2 to return fire. Here we go. Need 2 hits. And 1, 2 hits have been made. UK with a response with nothing. Shocker. Of course, just weird. All right, so Burma goes down. So Japan is up 1. UK is down 1 to 30, if that's correct. And I apologize if it is not. It might not be right, actually, because when I updated my board, I did not move that. So Hambone, just know that you're down 1 for Burma. My apologies on that. So, not that it matters, but we're back to the South Asia point, which is going to be gone here in a second. So I won't even move it. All right, so now let's do some non-combat moves. Non-combats. These 2 planes from Manchuria are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and land in the Philippines. All of Manchuria is going to step back to Johor. Okay, along with my AAA. My 2 tanks from Kwai Chau will go 1, 2 of them will go 1, 2 to Shanghai. Actually, we're going to send the 3rd one there also. My tank from Yunnan, infantry and artillery are going to step into Quangsi. My 5 tacticals from Shensi are going to go 1, 2, 3 and land in Quangsi. So as you can tell, I could probably get the China point if I were to kill that, but I wouldn't hold it because with a strong Calcutta, it's just going to be tough. My mech from Shensi will go 1, 2 to Anhui. My 4 artillery will go to Kwai Chau. I'm going to leave 1 infantry in Shenxi. The other 3 infantry will come to Quaichao. Okay. My carrier from 54 is going to come to 62. My transport from 54 will go 1-2 up the Caroline Islands. I've got 2 transports down here in 54. You can go 1, 2, 3. They're going to come down to 62 as well. I've got a bomber pair from Japan. We'll bring 2 infantry and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and land on Borneo. And that is a bomber para. So let me denote that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another bomber para from Japan will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and come to the Philippines. Transport from 21 will grab the infantry from Guam and go 1 over here to Okinawa. And drop off the guy in Okinawa. I'm sorry. From Guam, go to 19 and drop off in Shanghai. That's what I meant. Sorry about that. So I moved that, I've taken that, I've done that, I've moved all this. This is dead. Done that battle. I've moved this to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This sub will go. There's no naval base. 1, 2, he can't get there. 1, 2, he can't get there. 1, 2, he can't use that naval base yet. Okay, so I guess I'll place my pieces. I'll put 2 destroyers in Sea Zone 19 off of Shanghai. I will also put a transport there. I will put a transport off of Sea Zone 6 off of Japan, an infantry and artillery on Japan. My complex, no, I'm sorry, my naval base will go off Shanghai. And my complex got 1 or 2 spots to put it. And both spots have a naval base. Spot 1 or spot 2. Let me think here. I'm going to put it in 54. I'm sorry, in Queensland. So I have a minor industrial complex off Queensland. All right, so I've done all that. So let me do my income. I've got 58. So we'll get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 58. Is that right? 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58. Plus the 25 I got from Sydney. Plus, let's look at NOs. Sorry guys, this is a long video, but there's a lot going on. I get 5 for Burma for the last time. So there's 5 for Burma. I get 3 for controlling Guam. 1, 2, 3. I get, nope, don't have that one. I get 5 for controlling Sydney, an additional 5. So there's that. No to the Chinese territories. No, not at war. No, don't have Calcutta. No, no, no. So the total IPCs, I know I have to do a convoy roll here for this little booger. So I have 58, I don't know, 58 plus 25 plus 10, 11, 12, plus 13. So, but I'm gonna roll a convoy now. So here we go. It's gonna be 2, and the max is gonna be 3, 4, 5. Max is gonna be 5, so here we go. And it's a 3 or less, I believe. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Plus that ship is 4, so I lose $4. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So $4 goes back in there. Whew. I think I have done it all. And let's do a recap. So let's start over here in C-Zone 26. I have a damaged battleship and a cruiser. In C-Zone 33, I have a transport. In Caroline Islands, 2 infantry and an AAA. Palau and infantry. In Queensland, I have a fighter and attack. In Sydney, I have an infantry and a tank. In C-Zone 62, carrier, a battleship, a cruiser, and 3 transports. In the Philippines, 2 infantry, 2 tanks, and a bomber. In C-Zone 43, I have a destroyer, I have a carrier, damaged carrier, but still has 2 hits to go, plus 3 planes. I have a bomber transport and 2 infantry in Borneo. In Burma, I have 3 infantry and 2 artillery. What is this, Quagmire, I have an infantry and an artillery and a tank. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tacticals. In Shanghai, I have 3 tanks and an infantry. I have mech and Anhui. In Kwaichao, 1, 2, 3, 4 artillery and 3 infantry. Infantry in Singhai, in Shenxi, and Suian. In Johor, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 infantry and a AAA. Nothing is in Manchuria. C-Zone 19, I have 2 destroyers and 2 transports. C-Zone 6, I have a transport. In Japan, I have 1, 2, 3 infantry, 1, 2, 3 artillery, a tank, and 3 AAAs. Whew. Sorry guys, long video. This by itself was 18 minutes, plus the battle that I did with Hilltop. I apologize for the lengthy video, but you know, there's just a lot going on. It's just that time. So there we are. Oh wait, did I get Sydney? So I have South Asia, but that's going to be lost. I do have Sydney. Do not have the China. So at the time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 13 points that the Axis currently have, but that of course will change. So stay tuned, guys. It's a great game. This is going to go down to the wire, and so I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I did my recap. I hope I didn't forget anything. I did all the battles I wanted to, but I did my convoy. Remember that? I collected my money, and so Anzac is officially out of the game. But Matt, great guy, still has France and Canada going on over there. So we'll go on to US 6. Thanks for watching.